form, pretty simple, but it's something that needs practice all the time because we're looking for efficiency and we're looking to conserve our body and not pound it as we're doing things incorrectly. First of all, from a side position, arms are at 90 degrees, and you always want to have high elbow, high fist up in the front so that you're swinging this way with the pendulum from the elbow to the shoulder. Vertical position, ears over shoulders, over hips, over knees, over ankles. We talk about the forward lean, and the forward lean is not from the hips, the forward lean is from the ankles. So in that same upright, running tall position, and you'll always hear this from coaches, run tall, run tall, run tall. We want you up here because if you lean forward, you're going to go places, and that's efficient. So she's running in place right now. She's exerting some energy, but now that she starts to lean a little bit more forward, then I can get out of the way and you'll see that she's going places. Think of that in a long-term basis. If you're doing a marathon or a half marathon, you don't want to exert too much energy going up and down. You want to use that energy going forward. That's your direction. Lean that way, go that way. And leaning in, running in position, and going places, right? Lean in, stay upright, stay tall, lean from the ankles, and let gravity help you. That's your winning source of the day. Okay, one of our drills we do for the forward lean, just learning that, and how far do I lean forward? I get that question quite often. The how far do I lean forward? Again, set yourself up in that vertical position, ears over shoulders, over hips, over knees, over ankles. Standing in this position, this is a good practice for you. Arms by your side, and just lean forward until your foot pops out. And you're going to land. And if you do that about 3 or 4 times in a row, you're going to kind of get to where you can feel that position at which your heels start to leave the ground and your brain tells your body to put that foot out. That's the lean you want. You're not way out here, you're not bent at the waist, you're not straight up, but once you start leaning to that certain point, it feels the gravity taking the weight forward, and in order to keep you vertical, you're going to put your foot out. If you try and reach out right now and do this, you're probably going to go out and land on your heels. Lean forward and try and land on your heels right now. It's very difficult. It's an awkward position to try and land on your heels when you're just falling. And the reason is, with that awkward position, that's why you don't want to run that way. It's awkward here. It's also awkward whenever you're running. So from a standing position, we're leaning forward. We're going in that direction, landing on the ball of our foot. We will always land on the ball of your feet if you're leaning properly. Let's talk about neural training. Neural training is a training process that's been used for many years by a lot of top coaches across the United States and has produced some very positive results. The general concept of neural training is that we train the brain to control the correct muscles to perform the activity that we're training for. This specificity in training will help us become more efficient and use much less energy to perform that activity. There's several exercises a runner and walker can use to benefit from this neural training. All right, so this morning we're going to show you a couple of drills that we do for the neural training process, starting with the runner's pose. The runner's pose is simply, and I'll turn sideways for you to see it, getting our body in the right position, arms at a good running position, which is a 90-degree angle, and the arm swing goes from the elbow to the shoulder as a pendulum effect, just high elbow back, fist in the front. So in this position, what we're going to do is we're going to drive one leg up. We're going back into the 90 degrees with the arms. We're taking our leg up to a parallel position and our foot in a dorsiflexion position so it's up instead of down. And we're just doing 10 of these. So you would go through and you can just do this at home, 10 of these. You can do them every day, ideally. 10 lefts, 10 rights. Just switching them out, keeping the arms swinging all the way through. That's your position. And up, and up, and up. That's good. The next drill we're doing here is a bicycle leg swing. We're going to show you these in an exercise shortly. Leg swing is the same position with the arms. Holding the arms here, we're going up, out, and back down over here. So if I'm on a bicycle, I'm going to pedal in a circular motion. When I come down, I want to strike my foot on the ball of my foot, right in front of my grounded foot, and swing it through. So the position is here. you're going to come up. You can see where my foot is striking onto that grass. You don't want to land when you run. You want to strike through when you run. If you land, you're going this side and that side and this side and that side. And if you want to do this in the buddy system, you can hang on to each other's shoulder and go right over here. It helps you keep your balance. Keep that arm right there. So you're just going through and tapping, going through. Again, you're going to go 10 lefts, 10 right. Okay, the next section of this video is we're going to teach you the A skip and the B skip, which is a part of the foot strike that we were doing and the runner's pose that we were doing. The A skip is part of the runner's pose. So we take that runner's pose position from here to here. We're walking through it or we're skipping through it. Okay, and the B skip is part of the bicycle leg swing that we're doing. It's an A skip with an extension of the leg and a drawback and a tap. Arms are still at 90 degrees, still with a good high elbow. So we're out. Go ahead with the A skip. Bump into each other. A skip to B skip. Emily's almost got it on that one, man. That short little practice. Okay, remember when you're doing this, it can be fun. It can be fun. Make it fun. It's a good time to put together with your entire team and laugh together and enjoy it. But you're training the brain controls the muscles are going to memorize this, and they're going to take it into your next run, and it's going to be more fun, especially if you do it this way. All right.